Hello Libras, welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot read is naked, by which I mean I strip out as much astrology as I can using this plain deck here to bring in the star sign or type of star sign of the person we are doing the read about. They're coming out quick this week, that's all I can say. Right, it is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Not every read can resonate with you. Maybe the next one will. Perhaps hit that subscribe and bell icon and you'll get notified when the next one comes out. Okay then. All that being said, we are doing a read on the Seven of Wands and your career for the next month or so. Okay, the Seven of Wands is a bit of a defensive energy. It's a bit of believing I am right. Someone on the high ground defending their thoughts, their opinions, their style. Okay, just hang on a second. I've got to clear my throat. Well, that took me a bit longer than I was expecting. But for you, it was just a blink of an eye. Right, okay. Seven of Wands, yes. So it's someone on the high ground. This could be you. This could be your work colleague. This could be your business partner. This could be your boss. Okay. The Knight of Wands. They're taking passionate action. Someone's taking passionate action. Okay. And the Chariot. Moving forward boldly and doing something which is quite risky, I'm going to say. They're going against the odds. Okay. So I would just like to point out that it's going up there and it's going that way. I'd just like to point out that even if you are retired, that is your career when it comes to this reading. Okay, you are taking out your pension. That's your earnings. You spend your pension just like everyone else who gets paid. Okay, you buy food, you pay for the electric at the bare bones. Right. If you're still in school, like finishing off school, then again, that is your career. And this is how it affects your career. Right. I've got all the cards out. Things seem to be happening a bit quicker than I can actually explain it all. So, overall energy, a little bit of clarification about that Seven of Wands, looking at it in a bit more detail. What that effect has with this King of Diamonds, which is Capricorn, and how it affects you and where you should be come the end of the month. And I say should be because we all have our own free will. We can all get in the way of it. Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles coming out for an overall energy. The overall energy of this read is going to be sort of loving and giving and generosity and nurturing. Okay. So we got the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, this Seven of Wands, there's someone on the high ground sort of believing they're right, is a bit of a charlatan. They're not right. They might believe they're right. They're not right. The Hierophant in reverse is an energy of someone in a position of authority who's using their authority badly, guiding you down the wrong road, abusing their power. Okay, so I don't know, this might not be a deliberate, this might be an accidental thing. They believe that because they've been put in charge one way or another, they know it all. Okay, but they don't. Okay, so the Four of Cups, this is for the Capricorn. The Capricorn is in a bit of a, I don't know, wanting and disappointed state. They're disappointed because they haven't got what they want. And they are also wanting. In other depictions of the Four of Cups, this is a basic deck. It was deliberately got for this channel, okay, to try to keep everything to basics, because that's what my channel is all about. Okay. Yeah, it's in other depictions, it's normally someone they've got 3 cups in front of them, and they're dreaming or thinking about the 4th cup, which has got something different in it than all the other cups. Yeah, what they got, they are not satisfied with. They want more. There is something they want more. So they're disappointed because they're not satisfied with what they got. They're dreaming and wanting something else. Okay. And how this affects you. Okay, it's the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is obviously it's another cup card. It's another emotional, loving card, but in the sense of things away from love reads, it's a card of a small apology. Someone may be coming in to say sorry. Someone may be offering you an apology, but it's going to be small and almost like a token effort. I've got to just clear my throat again. And it's funny how I needed to clear my throat again when I was talking about someone coming in with an apology. They don't want to apologize. Okay, they're going to find it hard to. They're going to be sort of like, coughing and spluttering over their apology. So it's almost like it's getting stuck in their throat. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers out for the Hierophant in reverse. What's that about, universe? Okay. 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 Right, so it's still there, still. Okay, I just can't quite get rid of it. Right, so yeah, the Star. The Star is normally your hopes and your dreams and your wishes. I think this is just someone feels that they are the be all and end all of everything. They are the center. I feel this could be a boss. This could be you as a boss. This could be your boss. Okay, they're in a position of power, but they're corrupting it one way or another. They feel like they are the focal point. Everything is around them. Okay, everything revolves around them, and what they say must be done, even if they ain't got a clue what they're saying. The 5 of Cups is a card of loss and sorrow. Now, this could be an indication that, I don't know, that maybe they're waking up to the illusion of control they had. Maybe they're sort of realizing that, well, I don't really have the control. It's a little bit like a BDSM situation. Okay, you have a dominant, you have a submissive. Now, the dominant, administers the discipline and everything, but it's the submissive who says yes or no to it. Okay, so the dominant suggests a wider, firmer, thicker belt tonight, and the submissives are thinking, well, no, my derriere is still a bit tender from last time, so I don't want that. So they will say no, and the dominant will respect that. Okay, it's kind of like that, but in a work situation. It's the boss is there. The boss is in control, but it's the submissives underneath the boss, the subordinates underneath the boss, who actually do all the work. Now, if they all decide to say no, then the boss has like 3, 4, 5, maybe 20 jobs it has to all do by itself. It just can't possibly do it. The loss and sorrow from this is the realization of that. There is possibly that with the fact that the Hierophant's in reverse, it believes it is in charge. Okay, they believe they're in charge. They believe they are doing everything they say is done, even if they ain't got a clue what they're talking about. They want it done their way, how it's done, and they're realizing that this is not the way to go. I'm losing my power. But with the 5 of Cups, there is always 2 cups still standing. I believe this could be 2 loyal people around, or an indication of they realize who is actually loyal to them. Now, you can have blind loyalty and you can have visionary loyalty, for want of different words. Okay, so you got blind loyalty. You got the employee, yeah, who knows their stuff, been doing it for X amount of years, and the boss says, "Oh dear, do this, that, and the other," and the employee will look at them and go, "Yeah, okay, fine," but they know it's not going to work, so they waste their time doing it for them to prove their point. Okay, they're loyal, they're doing what they're told, but at the same time, they know it's not going to work, so they literally know they're just going to waste their day, because tomorrow they will be back there putting it right and doing it how it should be done. And then you've got the visionary ones, the ones who will stand there and again be loyal to the boss and say it's not going to work like that, and then explain why, and then point it out. Yes, they might lose an hour or so convincing a corrupt official that it's not going to work, but then at least the corrupt official bows down. Well, they don't bow down. They say, okay, then do it your way and we'll see. Yeah, they will still make it that like it's their choice. Okay. The Death card says to me that all this is coming to an end one way or another, and something new is coming out of it. This has been building for a long, long time, and it's eventually going to come to fruition. The Knight of Pentacles is our guarantee card, okay, for want of better words. It might take the Knight of Pentacles forever to get to where it needs to go, and it might take the Knight of Pentacles forever to work out how to get there, but it will eventually get there. It is the card, it's the Knight that will always pull off the job it's been asked to do, no matter how hard it was. Crossing this is the Lovers. It's the card of choice, okay? It's more an implication of the universe's choice, so this is all the universe's choice. I don't think the universe chose this person to end up becoming a corrupt official or an unwise boss or someone leading you astray or giving you false information. But the choice is how it's panning out. The universe has been, and it shows up here, major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, maneuvering things into position for the Knight to eventually arrive. And underneath that is the Page of Cups again. I believe that Page of Cups is an indication that, I don't know, perhaps you're getting an apology. Okay, if you are this, I don't know, I keep saying corrupt boss, but I don't, corrupt is not quite the right word. I think it's just, I don't know, misinformed, really, and they believe that, yeah, they just believe because they've got a title, they know it all. Okay, they're either getting a little apology of someone, but it's more likely you're getting an apology off the boss because you come up as the Page of Cups down there as well. Okay, so how does the Capricorn feel? Now, it could very possibly be the Capricorn is the boss. Okay, it could very possibly be the Capricorn is another worker. Okay, one of your colleagues. The Capricorn could be your partner in all this. Or because I'm doing a career, really doesn't mean the incoming energy is linked to the career. It's linked to you somehow. Okay, could be your best friend. But let's have a look. Okay, so the Four of Cups, yes, there's this disappointment, there's this want for something and not happy with what they've got. The Nine of Pentacles, I don't know, I'm getting, I had it off the last read as well. It's I want an end of it. It's a little bit different. The last read it was coming to an end. This one is I want an end to it. Okay, I want to be free from this. I don't want to be here anymore. Okay, the Queen of Cups is they are going to communicate about it. They're going to talk about it. They're going to offer their advice. They're going to offer their opinion. They're going to do it in a nice, gentle, loving, nurturing way. This is going to create the Tower. Okay, it's going to be a bit of a life-changing life-shaking moment for this Capricorn. But everything is set. Everything is ready for the Capricorn to go whichever way afterwards, to rebuild the tower, to move off, to find a new place to build the tower in time. Okay, the way I'm reading this, in comparison to those cards up there, I'm going to try to put this into, and take it out of tarot talk and put it into normal talk. It's almost like the Capricorn confronts whoever this is and does what I say, tells them, they're being a loyal sort of person, but it tells them, yeah, this ain't going to work. And I feel after that communication, they get fired, like on the spot. They catch the corrupt official in a bad moment. Yeah, maybe they've just received, I say he, it's a hyphen on them, it's a him. Maybe they've received some bad information or some bad news, and then they get hit with this ain't gonna work. And this could be anything. This is retirement. This could be moving away from the job. Okay, so this conversation could be about refusing to do the work like that until, I don't know, some sort of safety aspect has been put in, until some sort of help has been supplied, because it's a two-man job and the boss is expecting a one-man person to do it. Any of that, and they get fired. But it's okay. It's okay. If they do get fired, don't worry, Capricorn, cross watchers. Yeah, it's all good. Okay, everything is good for you afterwards. Everything is set. The magician has everything on the table. As if by magic, another job will suddenly appear out of the woodwork for you. Okay, the Five of Swords is crossing this. This is a bit of a self-sabotagement energy, though. Okay, the conversation about the Nine of Pentacles, the freedom, or wanting to do it their way, it could be that. It could be a row with the boss about, like, just stop interfering with my side of the job. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing it for X amount of years. You're a paper pusher. Yeah. However it might be. But it creates a tower. It could create the tower for this person up here. Okay. Which makes them realize that, yeah, they don't know everything. And it was just a matter of time before someone did put them in their place. Or it creates a tower for the Capricorn where they may get fired and have to move on. Either way round, it sabotages things. Okay. But also that is an energy of risking it all. Yeah. And the Capricorn has got to the point where they don't actually mind if they get fired. They're willing to take that risk, take that sacrifice, and to get their point across. Okay, for you, the Page of Cups, you will get some sort of minor apology. This minor apology opens the door to a brand new start. Okay, it's justice. That's the apology. Yeah, you're getting, I don't know, just not rewards. The apology in itself is kind of all you need, Libra, to make you happy. Okay, to balance the scales. It's a bit like that seldomly heard thank you get off a boss from time to time. You've busted a gut hitting a target which they put in. Yeah, they said it could be done by that time before consulting with anyone else. And you as the worker has busted a gut to do it. And at the end of the job, they say thank you. Obviously, these thank yous are so much more sweet, with a nice big juicy bonus what goes with it. But as I said, it's going to be a small apology. Don't expect a bonus. You're just getting the apology. Okay, this is also the card for Libra. I don't often say things like that in my reads, but it is also the card for Libra, which tells us about the Seven of Wands, which is the whole thing we are reading about at the moment. It's you in the Seven of Wands, Libra. Okay, which kind of changes this a little bit. Okay, so I'll read it as I was reading it. The Nine of Wands is going to the defensive point. It's like the last man standing, so to speak. It's the wounded warrior. But the last man standing is taking a little bit of a breather before moving on to the next challenge. Or the next round, shall we say, if you're thinking in boxing matches. Yeah, so bells rang, they're in their corner getting their mouth washed out and the sweat wiped off them before they go in for the next round of fighting. So as this has come out, and I felt that this is Libra and this is the Seven of Wands, this makes you that, okay? So for some of you Libras, you are the boss, and sorry, I painted you in such a bad way, but that is how you are when it comes to bossing. Okay, you believe you know it all, you believe you know the best. It might be the quickest way, it might not be the safest, it might not be the cheapest, and it might definitely not be the easiest, but you think that's the best way to do it. We're doing it that way, okay? And you're not taking the advice of others more professional than you in their fields. So if that is you, this suddenly becomes you're having to give an apology, okay? This does actually make new starts. It sets everyone back to 0 point with you, so to speak. And again, I will point out that apology is always sweeter with some sort of financial incentive, but it's a small apology you're probably not going to give it. That's you, your defensiveness in the Seven of Wands. And the last man standing, there will be one person left. Even after your apology, even after no matter how much of a sweet incentive you put on there, there will still be that one person who is pissed off with you and ready to go the next round. Crossing this is the Two of Wands. Okay, that is basically the choice in front of you. Remember, we had the Lovers up here. The universe is engineering all this to put you in this position which is coming. And then there is the crossroads. You're facing that choice. Do I go down route A or do I go down route B? Either way, the universe has a plan for it. Yeah, it's saying your choice you make isn't a free will choice. It's part of my design. But it's going to appear to be a free will choice for you. You got the choice to make. Which way do I go, left or right? At the end of the day, it's up to you. Right, I'm going to have to clear my throat again. There you go. It's getting quicker. Okay, right. So let's have a look. See what else can you? What else do you want to know, Libra? Really? Should we do a little bit on the Death card? Obviously, that'd be okay. Yeah. What's coming? Can you tell Libras what's coming out on the other side of this death? What's being reborn? Okay, what's being reborn after this? Okay, the Six of Cups. Okay. Reminiscing about past happy times. So give us some clarifiers. There we go. I knew it wasn't quite the shuffle. Oh, the King of Pentacles. The Six of... not so bad. Right, okay. So the King of Pentacles, to start with the King of Pentacles, is the Divine Coupling up to the Queen of Pentacles there. There is some sort of soulmate connection here. That is a soulmate card as well. The Six of Cups is reminiscent about past happy times. It's looking back at the past, basically. Remembering the fond, good times. This could be coming from a different lifetime. I don't feel it is in this particular case, but for some of you, it may be. If you ever have some sort of happy memories, but you can't quite place where in your life they actually originate from, it's probably from a previous life. But with this King of Pentacles pairing up with this Queen of Pentacles with that Six of Cups, I think it's just like maybe like a childhood friend or someone who used to work with you or for you and disappeared off and now has come back. Okay. Which is creating the victory. It is also creating a toxin. Okay, it's I don't know, it's like taking performance enhancing drugs. Okay, yes, you've got that spurt of energy, you've got that extra energy, you've got that muscle building, whatever, however steroids work, I don't know. You've got that enthusiasm, whatever that sort of drug is giving you. Yes, you've got it. It's creating the victory. Yeah, and it's possibly something linked with the past, possibly some sort of, as I said, it could be an old employee coming back, or someone you've worked with in the past coming back and making things move on quicker, getting the victory, getting the job done. But then there's the sting in the tail. There's the after effects of any drug. Let's just talk about caffeine. There's a sort of kind of enhancement performing drug. Caffeine keeps you awake. It gives you a little bit more of a spurt. It keeps you going for that little bit longer, but you come down from it. Okay, if you have that one cup of coffee in the morning to wake you up, yeah, it gets you going, but come lunchtime you're starting to lag. Yeah, what you really needed to do was go to sleep about 2 hours earlier, get some more sleep, recharge the batteries a bit more. If you, for example, talking about batteries, if you keep using half-charged batteries, okay, you put the battery in, the little battery charger is indicating it's nearly done, but it's not quite finished yet, and you take the batteries out and you start using them, you will drain them and destroy them quicker than if you charge them fully. It's leaving you looking at things differently as well. The ending of the old and the beginning of the new. However that may be, you may be looking at, well, perhaps I should get some more sort of ex-employees back in, or it's been fun working with this person again over since the last time. But you're now looking at them and their situation, and it's like, well, it does seem a lot better than mine. So you're maybe looking at your job differently. You may be looking at your way of working differently. You are looking at things differently, despite that toxin it is bringing you. It is also going to leave you, I don't know, financially worse off a little bit. But at the end of the day, you did get your victory, and that Five of Swords was crossing down there. That Five of Swords doesn't just affect this Capricorn; it affects everyone within the read. It be you, the boss up there, or be that a separate entity, and you're just down here at the bottom, Libra. That is a sacrifice, a self-sacrifice. I've had to spend more money. Maybe if in a boss's case, I've employed an ex worker. They've come back. They've got the job done, but they're self-employed now, and it's cost me twice as much as if I had that worker on the books. But I did get the job done. I might not have made as much profit on the job, or possibly even no profit on the job, but at least I lived up to that deadline. Okay, so that is your read, Librans. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I haven't said that one for a while. If it didn't resonate with you, don't worry either. As I said at the beginning, not all reads can resonate with you. If this one hasn't, tune in next week. I'm not going to tell you to subscribe again. Tune in next week, and possibly that read will resonate with you. I don't follow any sort of cycle, which means I won't be doing career again next week. I might be doing love. I might be doing who's in conflict with you. I might just be doing another general read. I have not decided yet. I've got to decide. It's only about 6 days away. Yeah, if you've subscribed to my channel, liked my videos, or commented, I do greatly appreciate that. That helps the algorithm get me to be seen by more people. It also helps you with the algorithm, or helps the algorithm with you. It works out that you like this sort of stuff, so it will send you more content like it. Okay. Comments kind of also act like likes, but you can do more of them than just the one thumbs up, which is also good for both of us. If you've shared this out, that is fantastic as well. Thank you very much. You help me get seen by more people, and that's what I do this for. Okay, no, I'm not trying to talk some foreign language or some alien dialect. I just stumbled over my own words. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you all soon.